Are we live?
We're live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Rich and Angel Show. We are back from Cali and
Nervous as ever.
nervous as ever.
I am. And now I just made him.
I'm trying to keep my cool. If not, I'll have a seizure on the spot.
Oh no, we don't do that. I don't want you to do that.
But yeah, so we're back from Cali. Can't wait to talk to you guys about it. Let's get into it.
Rich and Angel. It's the Rich and Angel Show.
All right, we're back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. We are live
Yes,
in Jersey with you. Nervous Rich is here.
we had a
And-
good trip to California. I got some cool stuff to talk to you guys about.
Yes.
So,
And-
what did you think of the MAFSI conference?
I thought it was a great conference.
Yeah.
Thought it was a great conference. I thought there was a lot of really valuable keynotes. One, of course, by Brian Tracy.
Yeah, Brian Tracy was a OG there.
Yeah, he had a lot going on. A lot to say. Stand by. Ross Bernstein as well, talking about the sports and everything, tying everything together. And
Yes.
speaking about sports, man, Kobe.
Kobe, man. We were just doing Kobe's the other day, just throwing stuff in.
I know if you go back and look at all the LinkedIn's, I'm over here just throwing papers in the trash can. Just Kobe.
Kobe.
Wow,
Wow, man.
heartbreaking.
Can you
I was in
like-
tears yesterday.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it at first. At first I thought it was one of those media flukes,
Yep.
And I was like, damn, like it wasn't even like a traumatic exit or anything, It was just kind of like it just happened. No warning. He wasn't sick or anything. It's so
No.
wild.
It just doesn't seem real.
Yeah, it doesn't seem right.
And you see people, all the lives he's affected and touched. It's
Yeah. I mean, who was bigger than Kobe growing up? I mean, obviously there's Jordan, but like Jordan is, beyond a basketball player. at this
yeah. I
point,
mean,
so,
I think Jordan and Kobe are in the same category, right?
Yeah.
Growing up, you wanted to be like Mike, and then the next generation was like, who's the next? First, it was like, oh, who's going to be the next Jordan?
Right.
And then it's like, who's going to be the next Kobe?
Yeah. Yeah. And when Kobe and Shaq had their heyday, man, they were untouchable. There was
5
nobody better.
championships.
Yeah.
5 championships, man. Black Mamba,
Black Mamba.
rest in peace, brother.
Yeah, man.
Very sad. But on a lighter note, I guess back to MAFSI. Great keynotes. It's always interesting to get out into the industry
Right.
and see people that know who we are and what we're doing. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool because this isn't necessarily the group that we're always around. And then
Right.
people were still coming up to you and saying, love your content. If any of you guys were there and are watching, drop us a little hello in the comments. It's rewarding, I think.
Very. And the motivation goes from here to here. And we want to get better at what we're doing. We want to bring more value, more education, more quality. So, we put a lot on ourselves and we want to deliver. And MAFSI. So for anyone who doesn't know MAFSI, if you're watching and you're saying, what are you talking about, MAFSI? So MAFSI is an acronym, one of the channel partners, manufacturers, agents
Association.
for food service, for the food service industry.
Yes.
Basically right here, I'll tell you everywhere food is and everywhere you are. 275 rep agencies, 260 manufacturers, and 2,400 members strong, spanning North America, feeding 300 million people and changing an industry.
Wow.
From mom and pop restaurants to colleges, hospitals, major chains, we're there with the people and the products, moving an entire industry further than ever before. And as members, we get to reinvent it. I'm not a member. I'm just reading this. They get to make it better and make it different. We get to make reps and manufacturers proud of how they go to market. We get to reinvent food service every day. We get to make a difference in a job and a profession built around great products and great people. We are MAFSI. So that's where we were. We were in San Diego. The weather was not great. I mean, it was great.
It was very sunny.
It was great.
but it was
Don't get me
brisk.
wrong. It was brisk.
Yeah. You wouldn't expect to need a hoodie, and I needed a hoodie all day.
It was nice though.
Yeah, it
Palm
was.
trees and so yeah, I mean, listen, the scenery was great and we had some great conversations. We already have a video up, so go to youtube.com/MalachiTV or on LinkedIn, you'll find it.
if you want to see a little glimpse into what our trip was like,
Yeah.
check it out. And then we'll be posting a little taco video from a taco spot we went to afterward,
Yes.
doing a little food review because we know you guys love the food reviews.
Yeah. I mean, listen, the last pizza review we did, over 1,000 views in less than it's not even a week up yet.
Yeah, not even a week.
So we're pushing, I think, over 1.1 thousand already. So
1.1.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
But I think moving forward, service agencies like us,
Mm-hmm.
we're in the service sector through Safesa, and I think we need to get out there and get more people of the industry from all sides together, which leads me into what I'm saying about the Fed group.
Yes.
That's really what I think the Fed group is going to be right now for an industry looking for togetherness and speaking the same language.
Yes.
So the Fed group, everyone always says, what is this? What's the end game? They want to know what is this stuff.
Right.
I don't know what the end game is.
Mhm.
I don't even we did this is not even what we started the Fed group for.
Right.
It's evolving, and I think when you start something, you don't always know where it's going.
Right. I mean, a big part of it doesn't have to do with lack of planning, but more so what the demand from the industry is, what the demand is from you guys, the people
Yeah.
who are actually benefiting from it. So as that demand changes and we learn to solve new problems, we'll be able to kind of adjust the group accordingly.
Yeah.
And really say like, all right, people really want us to talk about these things, and that's what we're gonna do. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I guess the best way to categorize it right now is we're an event or a conference that's going to be teaching people how to utilize digital marketing uh, for their part of the industry, specifically food service and food equipment.
Yeah. I mean, it's so food equipment, digital disruptors. Go over there, join the group if you're in food service. Reps, manufacturers, dealers, service companies, consultants. You could even push this on over to facilities maintenance directors and facilities people, of all types, wherever you might land in that category.
Right.
And it's a community that's going to be built. We're going to be focused on digital branding, digital marketing for these industries, for these
right.
sectors, and teaching and bringing value to those that need it. And also an event company. So we're going to be putting on events for the industry.
Yeah.
We're going to look to have all different pieces of the puzzle in the room. We all want to speak the same language. We're all, at the end of the day, all our customers are all the same at the end of the day.
Right.
In each market, wherever that equipment is being sold, it's going to go from the manufacturer to the rep to the dealer to us. Consultants are in there designing and doing everything. I mean, we're all part of that. We're all part of the new builds and the old builds and everything in between. So we need to work together much more than ever before, and it can't just be lip service. It's
Right,
enough
right.
with the lip service.
Yeah, it
We've been
has to
talking
be.
about this for 20. My father always used to say, he's like, listen, we've been talking about the same shit for 25 years. I think everyone is tired of talking about things, and I think right now it's a great time because you see all the developments happening in all these associations and the
Yeah.
moving forward, right?
What I am starting to really see is a lot of people that are very important people in the industry embracing the idea of change for the industry.
Yes.
Embracing new ideas, embracing new tactics and methods to grow and expand and to maybe be more efficient. So
Yeah.
I love that, and I think just in the short time that I've been in this industry, there are a lot of people that are just kind of screaming from the mountaintops, like, let's go, let's change, let's evolve, and let's switch it up.
Yeah. And getting everybody in the same room of the same mindset of understanding what we could do together.
Right.
We constantly talk about, bringing in new people, new talent to the industry.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen by just putting an ad on Indeed, Craigslist, all these different things. People are scouring, thousands of people scouring through the ads and the different things. Like it needs to be more than that. We need to have content that is going out into the world and into the young people's feeds,
Right.
on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, on TikTok, on LinkedIn, on every single platform that matters. And those platforms might change.
Right.
It doesn't matter what the platforms are. Right now, those are the ones.
Yeah. I mean, what I've been thinking about as far as digital and goes in this industry is that a lot of times when we're posting, there's a lot of inside baseball, right? Like people are using very industry specific terms, talking about industry specific things, and it's not very friendly to somebody that might be stumbling across it and being like, oh, maybe this is something that I could be a part of. How would they if they don't understand what you're talking about?
Exactly.
You know, and so I think we do a pretty good job of kind of being surface level in the best way possible and
Mhm.
being inviting, you know, being very
Yeah.
intriguing to people that aren't in the industry yet. And I think that's got to be something that's got to be part of the initiative when it comes to digital marketing. Of course, we're going to have stuff that's very inside, you know, very direct to, let's say, an end user or to a manufacturer rep. But at the same time, we want to be able to almost be inviting to new people to help
Yes.
them understand what this industry could be in their lives.
Absolutely. And that's some of the stuff that's going to be broken down, I think, next week.
Yeah.
God, I'm going to throw up. I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm so nervous. Because I'll talk openly too. I mean, it's just when someone's entrusted you with money, and just not just the money, but they've entrusted you with, the entire, conference that's happening here and the content, and they put this belief in you. um I got to deliver. I got to make sure we deliver. I want to deliver, because this is only the ground level. We have, there's grandiose dreams here to really help people and put this industry on a map like never before.
Absolutely.
um hey Ben, and hey Ben, if you're still watching, I didn't see, I thought you were getting your tickets. I didn't see him get his tickets yet, did you?
I don't think so.
Ben, text me or call me.
Yeah.
Because it's right in your backyard, Miami. Come on.
Right.
But
I mean, you can stay at the hotel if you want.
yeah, listen, you want a room, we'll get you a room. Stay with me. But that's what we're really gonna, when we get down there, we're gonna be talking about branding. We have Carlos Gill coming.
Right.
We have Ed Stulak coming. We're gonna be diving into some really important things. Now, there's gonna be some data and some statistics, and then we're gonna, for me in my personal presentation, I talked a lot about data last year.
Yeah.
This year, I'm really gonna go into the branding aspect of what I'm actually doing, because so many people are like, what are you doing? What's the end game? What you're doing, right?
Right.
There's a reason behind the things that we're doing. And just a case in point, people always said, when I was out there too recently, MAFSI, I recognize you because of your hat. That's a branding move. All right.
Yes.
So there's different reasons for different things, and brand matters as we move forward into this. It's a new decade.
Yeah.
Everything you knew before, throw it out the window, forget it. It's over. Yesterday doesn't matter.
Mhm.
So to be in the room, I think you're going to see Hobart's in the room. Smart Care just joined. Safes is coming. FCSI, we got MAFSI in the house. Magali will be down there. United Service Technologies, Roger Smelser, Josh Zolan, Windy City Equipment, Mike Moreno, much more media. There's going to be different pieces to the puzzle to make this thing go off. So it's not just our industry.
And so, who are some of the amazing people that have decided to put their trust in us monetarily?
Yeah. So I think the first one we're going to talk about, as you see right behind me here, we have platinum sponsors here. Top one, Partstown. Okay.
Yes.
So if you don't know who Partstown is, then you've probably been living under a rock. But in case you don't know who Partstown is, they are all about genuine OEM parts for the food equipment industry. And since joining forces with Heritage Parts, I think they always did, but now they really have the most in-stock parts on the planet. And I know we got a comment.
Yeah, Elias Vargas says, "You're doing what everyone before you didn't. Keep up the good work." Thank you so much, Elias.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, we are definitely trying to be pioneers, as we were been called last week as well.
Yeah, that was a new one for sure.
Pioneers in the food equipment industry online here.
Yeah.
But Partstown Heritage, the most in stock parts on the planet. Listen, if you order by 9 p.m. Eastern,
Mhm.
You could have it next day or 2 business days at the most here in Jersey.
Wow.
They're stocking all the big brands, all the well-built brands, all the Middleby brands, Standex, Unified brands, Groen, Randell, all those. I mean, we get everything we need fast, and they do. Listen,
They're super efficient.
they do the right thing, man. That's why they are who they are now. So definitely a big major shout out to Partstown and Heritage Parts. Shout out to Steve Snower and Patty and Liz and Dennis and everyone over there, the whole team.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being a part of this, not just with money, but your time, time and efforts that you're putting into it.
Got a lot of people from Team Partstown coming.
Yeah, because I think more than anything in today's world, we value, time's got the most value attached to it.
Yeah.
You know,
Totally agree.
money you could recoup.
Yeah.
You ain't recouping that time.
Right.
And so that's a big thank you so much. We're looking forward to this to being a big, great event that is the first of many to come, and it's going to get bigger as we go along.
Absolutely.
And I also want to give a shout out to the gold sponsors. We got Turbo System Software and TechTown, which is separate from Bardstown, but still very closely related.
Absolutely.
And you can go over to TechTown and you can get all kinds of tips if you're a technician. You can get all kinds of tips over there, and you can ask lots of questions and get answers. So definitely recommend going to check out TechTown. Turbo Systems software for our industry as well. I mean, there's one of the technologies I believe is Uber style technology, so you can see where your technician is when he's arriving.
Yeah, we talked about that and just the technology of it. That's really cool. And
Yes, and they'll be presenting as well. Leo and forgive me, Agni, I believe. They'll be presenting, so they'll be talking a little bit about the importance of technology through the apps that they do provide. But it's really just really talking about the importance of, I think, transparency and technology in 2020 in this new decade.
absolutely.
So you have those two guys, and of course, Hobart, McGalley, Davis, we're in the building again. Thank you so much to everyone for your money in the sponsorship, but again, the time
Yeah.
that you're putting forth to come and be a part of it. So thank you so much. There's really no words. I'm just thankful from the bottom of my heart. I think Angel is too.
Absolutely. And
No.
I think even more so the faith, I guess you'd say, that you're
Faith.
putting in us to really pull off a great conference and to put your name, your hard-earned name of the company that you have just on our event, which is,
Yeah.
you know, it not only is it flattering, but it shows how tight knit this whole community is. Right?
Yeah. It's tight, and I think it's going to get tighter if we can really band together here and you know, utilize hashtag community over competition, utilizing what we've been talking about over the
Right.
last 2 years to get to this point, and really I really hope that we're going to drive home the big message here that your brand, personal and business, matters going
Yes.
forward, because the boomers are going to be going out into retirement. A boomer.
Hey, boomer.
So the millennials are coming in. We got Gen Xers or Gen Zs or
Gen Z.
Zs.
Yeah.
I don't know all these generations, but
Those
Gen Zs.
Boomer, millennial, or Gen X, and then Gen Z.
Yeah. So I mean, listen,
Gen Y, Gen Z.
everyone is on their phone. Okay, this is where everyone's living. This is not going to go backwards. It's going to become, as much of it's part of our life now, it's going to become more.
Right.
Everything is being done here, and we need to be where the attention is.
Yeah,
and that's the importance.
That was also really reinforced at the MAFSI conference too, just with Webstromp being there,
Yes.
and all of these amazing companies that are doing billions of dollars on e-commerce, billions with a B. And it just goes to show, like, we can't. There's no going back anymore. There's definitely an emphasis on events now, of in-person experiences is what they're calling it.
Yes.
But there's no going back to pen and paper. You know, we're only advancing into e-com and digital and all of these things, because that's where the future is taking us. And you could either kind of
cry about it.
Yeah, you could cry about it and try and hold on, or you can embrace it and beat people to market.
Yeah. You have to embrace it. You really do. If you're looking for to be successful in the next in the 2020s, the 2030s and beyond, you know, you can't have, you know, the old ways sticking around here. And listen, sometimes the old ways are some old ways. Listen, I still like my pen and pad and my listen. You know, we do things that work for us,
right?
But ultimately, on the playing field, it's a level playing field.
Right.
Everyone's got an opportunity, and imagine being able to, you know, like we talk about e-com, a web store. I mean, they're in touch with their customers online.
Yes.
And imagine being able to put videos out and talking about the equipment that you work on and stuff that, like, you could take a look at some of the stuff we're doing and get ready, because we have a lot of interesting value educational stuff coming.
Right.
It's going to connect you closer to your customer. It's going to make you a leader. It's going to push you to the top. If there's a decision like, oh, should we try them or just stick with this company? I mean, people are going to be looking. They're on there searching. They're looking to see who they're working with.
Absolutely.
This is now is the time, and Carlos Gill is going to give you some really great insight into what's going on out there with his book, The End of Marketing. Everyone's going to get a copy of that book.
He's got a great perspective because he's worked in corporate for a long time.
Yeah,
he's been through it. He's been through the system of red tape where you can't do certain things.
Yes.
But he's also been an entrepreneur in the truest sense of the word, where he went out and built his own brand from scratch. And he
Did.
talks about it. I won't tell his story, but essentially the gist of it is that it was 2008 and everybody's being affected by the housing bubble.
Yeah.
And he had to start from scratch then. So
That he did.
yeah, so it's a great way to look at it. It's an awesome perspective. I can't wait for you guys
Yeah.
to hear.
Yeah. I mean, you can check him out. Just look up Carlos Gill. He's out there working with the best of them. He's with Gary V. Gary V. Working with Ja Rule. I mean, just in a lot of just he's involved
Very much
in
so.
a lot of places, and he's really going to drive home some real big value to you guys. The book is called The End of Marketing. Again, you're all going to get a copy, so don't go get it.
Right.
But and also be doing a book signing right after his keynote. So, but it's really going to drive home what you need to do, and I'm gonna hopefully kind of capitalize on what his presentation is when I talk about the branding and finding your why and talking about the why you're doing this, because everyone's end game, as people love to say, it's gonna be different. If you're focused highly on sales, there's a way to do it, and it's not by just putting an ad out that says model number 423 ice machine. We got the best this that. Who cares?
Right.
Who
Yeah.
cares?
Yeah, that was mentioned at the conference too. I think, a lot of people think that they're being informative and helpful. But like I forget who the name of the young lady was that was giving the talk about emotion versus education. And you're just simply trying to educate people when there's no inspiration or emotion behind it.
Yes.
So it's not going to stick in anybody's mind, especially when we're on a phone with these busy feeds all day that just keep posting new things. It's not going to stick out.
No.
Your combi oven or whatever you're trying to sell isn't going to stick out if it's just right to the point, super simple. There has to be a story attached to it.
There does. I mean, we're all looking to connect with things today. I know I am. I know people I talk to are. No one wants to be sold to.
Right.
But listen, we're all consumers. We're all buying.
Right.
I think at the end of the day, that's why it's relationships. And when you look at this digital branding and marketing, the landscape, it's got to become more personal.
Yeah. Well, what's the quote? People hate being sold to, but they love to buy.
Yep. That's it. They do. People want to buy. People are out here ready to buy.
Yeah.
But they're not going to buy from you if you listen, a cold ad. I mean, it's cold.
Yeah.
They're going to just keep scrolling. They're not even going to notice you.
Yeah.
So we're going to be diving a lot into that. Yeah. So San Diego, we're back. Miami next week. Please, we still got tickets to go. So I think we sold 70.
Yeah.
We're very close to 70 tickets sold. Out of 100 for a first conference, I'm pretty blown away. Pretty crazy. So if we could do this on the first try and we really make this happen, imagine what the second try is going to be.
Yep.
So get down there, Miami, get out of the cold, shoot down there, 5th to 7th. The 5th, please make sure 6 to 8 p.m. We got a nice little opening reception, some drinks, and we'll have some past hors d'oeuvres and some food displays. And, maybe you're going to go to dinner after, and we're going to have a nice setup. So make sure you can come, and we're going to take pictures and promote the Fed Nation. We can promote your company, whatever you want to do. We're going to do that.
Right.
We're going to be there. We're going to be there to help you along, but be there for the opening reception. Then we're going to start bright and early with breakfast on Thursday morning, and we're going to get right into it.
Absolutely.
So it's going to be fun. But no, it's not going to be very blah, blah, mundane. We're going to have some music pumping. We're going to have some energy in the room.
That's right.
So
I can't wait. I'm so excited to get there already.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going down Monday, so I'll be there a little extra early. I want to make sure that everything that we send is there, and that's hopefully get it up to the room where we're having it.
Right.
Start just to get ready to plan for when you guys get there Tuesday, and we have some kind of a plan. We're gonna do some rehearsals. So this is exciting times for the Fed group, exciting times for Fed Nation, exciting time for the food service equipment industry, food service industry in general, and man, I'm just ready to get going. What else?
There's nothing on my end.
So
You got a nice little 25-minute chunk in there.
yeah. Do we have? I guess we don't have anybody asking questions. We're all done with that.
Yeah, if you have questions, make
Any
make sure
questions you want to throw that in there?
Yeah, I like
Uh,
how Alexander's saying hi to Ben Cologne. That's beautiful.
That's nice. Look at that, bringing people together.
That's right.
Um, Super Bowl, Super Bowl Sunday is coming.
Can you believe that I don't even know who's playing?
No,
No clue.
so the Chiefs and the 49ers
Oh, you did tell me that.
are
All
going
right.
head to head.
I'll just pick 49ers. That's what I'm gonna go. Is
I'm
that
gonna
good?
go with the Niners.
Is that good or bad?
Yeah, I think it's a toss up. I don't know. I think it's a complete toss up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I think the Chiefs are going to do it.
Hmm.
Honestly, I think the Chiefs are going to win just because I think Patrick Mahomes is a better quarterback and he's more present in the games, I'll say.
I just never remember rooting for the Chiefs. I'd like for me,
I don't
whenever
care
I
who
pick a
wins.
football team, I just go off nostalgia. Which team makes me feel more nostalgic, and
Yeah.
that's the team I go with.
Yeah, there's no neither one of those teams can bring me that. Like if like the Packers were in it, maybe, or Seattle Seahawks, I kind of like maybe I'd be rooting for those guys, but
Yeah, the Seahawks I like actually.
but this I really don't care who wins, but I think the Chiefs are going to pull it out. I
Right.
think the Chiefs are going to get it, and that should be interesting to watch though.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully, it's a good game.
Hopefully.
And I guess before we shut it down for another Rich and Angel show live, we'll we'll look to do another one on Wednesday around 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern, or as close as we can make that happen.
That's right.
So after we come back in February, I think we're going to be going to Austin to FCSI. I got to reach out to Wade.
Awesome.
So we have to book that. And then after we get back from Austin, we come right here to the New York Restaurant Show on March 8th. We have a booth at the Javits Center. Come on by, see Malachi Parts and Service.
Yeah. We're gonna maybe
Get in a video.
maybe do a live vlog, a live Rich and Angel show from there. Maybe
We're gonna try and do that.
we can swing it.
And yeah, so then from there we're gonna be flying out to Denver for RIFMA, which I will be on the Riff Talk stage for about 8 minutes. I think I have an 8-minute talk there.
Very cool.
Outside of that, what are we doing next? So much
to Colorado.
from Denver, come back. So then Denver, then we got Palm Springs with Roger
Yes.
Smelser.
Yes.
So we'll be out there. That
That'll be another little nerve-wracking one since we've never been.
never been, but I'm not speaking, so
Right, that's true.
that makes it a little easier. But
May, what's going on?
May we got NRA, so we could make an announcement now. I think I might have mentioned a little bit, but at NRA, the National Restaurant Show in Chicago, McCormick Center, we are going to be doing a Fed meetup at the Univex booth.
Yeah.
So we'll be over there with Evan.
Fed.
That's it. So little Fed meetup at the NRA booth. We'll have some giveaways and some things for the members. If you're not in the group, get to thefedgroup.com, go over to Facebook, join it. It's free.
It's free.
Got
nothing to lose.
And there's going to be a lot more coming down the pike. And I will say the members that are already invested, are going to be getting some inside scoops on videos and different things as we begin to develop the site out a little bit more. Maybe an app coming, a lot of different things. So
this is the year, I think, of differentiation as far as the Fed group goes from Malachi TV and everything.
Yeah.
So there might be some curiosity as to where everything intersects, and we're going to make that very clear in the months to come.
Yeah.
Very clear, especially right after the conference when we have all of this content that we can put out that'll benefit you guys. If you're not going to the conference and you still want to see what we're talking about, we will have it uploaded. So that might be on a new YouTube page. And
I would say probably the Fed Nation YouTube channel.
Yeah, for sure. And so, there's going to be lots of stuff to come with that. Maybe a Fed, specifically a Fed podcast, a whole bunch of different things that'll be specifically for the group and separate from what we're doing as far as the content that we're putting out.
Yeah, I think for the Fed Nation podcast, I would love to just make it be like maybe one a month if we can, depending on schedules, but have it be like inspiring stories of people.
Yes.
In the food equipment industry and putting those at the forefront to inspire the next generation. Be like, wow, he's been in the industry for 30 years. He did this, that, did that. He saw the world. He traveled. He did so many different things. And there's just a lot of inspiring stories that are out there.
The way I think about it as just like a crazy person, I look at the Fed as an evangelistic tool for the industry.
Yeah.
It's a way to go and be fishers of men. But, that's why I think it's so beneficial for people to jump on board with this, is because it's not just helping us, it's not just helping Maliki here in Bayonne.
No.
It's really helping the whole industry.
Yes.
And the bigger it gets and the more people support it, the easier that'll be.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
It's not going to be, it's not going to be what we want it to be without you.
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
if you're watching this, I'm talking to you. You matter.
make
You
or
have a
break
seat at
this.
the table. You have a voice. This is our industry.
Yeah.
All right. And we have the responsibility to let the world know we exist, because I'm telling you, I think we're missing the boat on through putting out proper content. And that's all about to change.
I love it.
So a lot of stuff happening this year. We're going to be super busy. Hopefully I'll be able to get to run into some of you guys. If you see me anywhere at a conference, flag me down. I'd love to meet and talk with you, say hello, maybe get you on a vlog that we're doing.
Yeah.
And we can promote you and your business, your company. So,
And don't be weirded out if I'm filming and you come up to him.
yeah,
That's
it's just the
what I do.
camera's got to stay rolling.
Yeah.
ABF, always be filming.
Yep.
So, with that said, I guess we're gonna go off into the sunset for the rest of the day. And I haven't eaten anything.
No?
Nope,
Uh-oh.
not good.
You gotta have some eggs.
I gotta get some eggs,
Eggs and milk and orange juice.
protein.
Oh yeah, just protein.
All right, guys. So we will do our best to be here Wednesday around 1 or 2 p.m. Eastern. If you want to be a call-in on the show, reach out to us. You could always just put your number in the comment. We'll give you a ring. Jump in on the conversation. Add your 2 cents to what we're talking about. We'll have some new topics for you on Wednesday.
Yep.
And of course, we'll be promoting all week our platinum and gold and silver sponsors for the Fed Group, Partstown and Heritage. Thank you so much again.
We'll have some explainer vids coming out about who our amazing sponsors are.
Yeah.
So keep a lookout for those.
Keep a lookout, baby. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Rich and Angel. It's the Rich and Angel Show.